smarter, gotta move harder. Nigga try to give me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter.
Afternoon. That same day, the community.
Look at these bull mammies. Jesus Christ.
That same day.
Look at that. Her fucking eyes are crossed.
It's a shame, I don't think you could have pulled off a protest pointing out that you people are driving people insane and you people turned him into a murderer. I don't think a protest crowd could get out there without these people attacking them physically.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah. I think they would not be able to differentiate between that message and supporting this guy.
Yeah, it wouldn't sink in what they're saying.
You remember the old black man, Brave, that went to jail in front around the corner from my house? He was sick of blacks, right? And look, he ended up going to jail. He was sick of the blacks trampling through his yard, maybe stealing off of his property. Remember that? And the old bull man.
Probably he's a man that likes his property kept, and he said, "What are you doing in my property constantly?" He probably just drove him crazy.
Yeah, drove him crazy.
Yeah, who knows whether they were stealing or what? They were just probably fucking with him.
I'm gonna go with they were stealing off his property. If he had anything of value, the man lives right around the corner from me.
Oh, you would be by far probably more right than wrong. That's for sure. I'm just saying when it comes to private property, blacks have they have no respect for private property to where a black man that is doing the right things in life, the private property is the foundation of this very white culture. That black man's in on it. That was a nice home, it looked like. Yeah.
What happened? That's what you're saying. He ended up going to jail, 60-something-year-old man.
Notice the outspoken woman here. Blue black? Is that what you call blue black?
Angry
ass black people are nothing to make.
I want you to look at them heads, Brave. We're gonna start taking notice of the heads on these blacks.
Yeah, look at the head. Look at that head.
Look at the head on that black. Look at the head in the black woman.
Yeah, look at the trap muscles. Trapezius muscles above the shoulder, above the deltoids.
Look at the big black woman behind. Look at the arm on the big black woman behind the man in the red shirt.
That's why these white women need to understand. Don't fuck with these black women.
Look at that, Brave. Look, Brave, can you see the arm back there behind that black man with the red shirt?
Yeah, I do.
Jesus Christ, that's a 300-pound woman.
Both of them are bigger built than the black man in front of them with the red shirt.
They'll whoop him.
Yeah. He'd have to be careful. He'd have to take it serious if they jumped him.
So this is the blacks respect. Like Brady. See, again, here's the thing, Brady. When I get ready to roll the clip, imagine whites responding like this to a white thief, poor white trash thief.
The community gathered to protest and held a vigil near the shooting.
For Cyrus, the thief. Cyrus is the thief, Brave. You see this? Justice for him, the thief. This is why the blacks like myself, these old smarty-arty ass blacks, why they moved to the white neighborhoods. Now, one nigger has ever shown me any sympathy for my bikes being stolen. If I owned a corner store around here, let's just say I own a corner store, the blacks would be on the side of Cyrus if I shot him. They would be on the side of the black tenants that don't pay me rent and threaten people. The blacks are on the side of the criminals, the George Floyds, the Trayvons, the Carmelos. They always seemingly side with the criminals. And I don't think race has anything to do with that. I think blacks are just on the side of the criminals. Chow just chose to get down in this slop with the blacks and want to do business.
You're good at business? We're good at business banking. Wells Fargo.
You think that women shouldn't obey their man? Why not?
Yeah, because I don't think anyone should obey anyone. That's to start there. And second of all, are you speaking
Should
from like,
you obey your boss?
oh, well, when you say obey, you mean like obey every command?
Do you have a job? You work?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a boss, right?
Yes, but even then, I still don't obey every command.
If you want to continue to keep your job, should you obey your boss?
But like you're saying that like we're paying the women, like we don't pay women.
No, I'm not
to listen
saying
to
any
us.
of that. You said that you don't think anyone should obey anyone. So I'm asking you, should you obey your boss? Yes or no?
No, you shouldn't just obey your boss. No, you
Okay,
shouldn't.
so if you want to keep your job, you shouldn't obey your boss?
You can keep your job and not have to obey. Like you're allowed to disagree with your boss. Like
Wait.
what type of world are we living in?
Wait, time out. You think, right, where do you work?
I'm a security guard, so I quite literally, if I want to obey, if I want to disobey, I can do that.
Private security, or what do? You work for a company
Yes.
at a building in security, or are you
Yes.
private security? Which one?
Yeah, private security for Amazon. Yes.
Okay, so you're private security for Amazon you work for.
Yes.
And you're telling me if you don't obey, and you do have a boss, like a manager, that an overseer,
Yeah.
that gives you guidelines, rules, and a way to conduct yourself, correct?
Yes, guidelines. Yes.
Got it. And you are telling me if you don't obey those guidelines and those rules and regulations, that you will keep your job?
Yes. Like for once, we have a policy here. Yes, we have a policy here that states that it's been multiple times where my boss has tried to get people to stay past their shifts, and no one has done it. So that would be disobeying. Would you agree or disagree?
Okay, so you're saying that there's been many times where your boss tried to get people to stay past their shift.
And
do you mean by like your boss, like the manager?
Disobeying.
The manager, right?
Obeying or disobeying? Yes.
And like your manager has an overseer, right?
Can you answer that question? Would that be obeying or disobeying?
No, that would still be obeying the guidelines and the rules of the company. Now
No,
your
if my
boss, he
told
may
me
be
that
out
I have
he
to
may
stay
be out
after
of
3.
compliance with what the company
Bro,
guidelines and
you're not
standards
listening.
are, which you have a certain time frame to work, which maybe, let's just say you clock out at, let's say 8 p.m., you're done. And your boss is like, oh, I need you to stay until your manager, right? Because you have that guy.
Yeah,
I need you to stay until 10.
No.
And you're like, well,
Yeah, I
no,
can
I got to go
disobey
ahead
and
and
say
go.
no.
You'll still be
Yeah.
able to keep your job because your boss is then telling you to do something outside of the guidelines of then
That's
his
disobeying,
boss.
bro.
You get what I'm saying?
No matter how you try to word it, it's still disobeying.
No,
bro.
we spoke about the rules, the guidelines, and the regulations.
Bro, what do you mean? Like, if my boss says I have to stay
Did
and
we
I don't
not
do
say
it, that's
the
disobeying. Yes or
guidelines,
no?
the rules, and the regulations? You would still be obeying that if you left at the
wouldn't.
time you were supposed to leave. Am I correct?
No.
Wait,
If
time out,
I
stop.
got
Stop it,
told-
listen.
If I got told that I have to stay past my time,
Okay,
and I
real
say
quick.
no, that's disobeying, right?
If you have a time to clock
Okay,
out
bro,
at 8
You're
p.m.
not answering my questions, bro. You're not answering my questions. Can you
I
answer my
already answered. I
question?
said no. Do you have a time? Let's say hypothetically you have a time to clock out at 8 p.m., right? Let's say hypothetically that's
Yeah.
the time. You clock out at 8 p.m. If you clock out at 8 p.m., you followed the rules, the guidelines, and the instructions.
Bro, you're trying so hard to make a
No,
point.
this is not
If
you.
my
You are
boss
still
says- if
following
my
what
boss
is
says that
supposed,
I
what is
can't leave, if my
implemented for
boss
the
says that-
rules, the
listen-
guidelines, and the
listen for 2
instructions.
seconds, bro. If my boss says that I cannot leave at 8 p.m.,
Yeah.
but I still leave at 8 p.m., that would be disobeying. and
Are you
leaving.
still?
Yes
no,
or
it's
no?
not. Are you
Yes
still
or no?
following?
Okay, bro.
Wait, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
bro.
it. Stop
Yeah.
it. Did you sign a contract?
What does that have to do with
Did you sign a
disobeying?
contract?
What does that have to do with disobeying?
Wait,
If
did
I-
you wait? Stop
if
it.
I still leave
Stop it. No.
after my-
Did you
if
sign
my
a
boss says-
contract?
if my boss says
Answer
that
the
I can't
question.
leave at
Did you
8,
sign a
if my
contract for a
boss says
certain
that I can't
time that
leave
you're
at
supposed to
8
be there and a
p.m.,
certain time that you're
and
supposed to
I still
leave?
leave at 8 p.m. Is that not disobeying? Yes or no?
Answer the question. I asked you the
I
question. I
already
already
did answer the
answered your question. Now answer mine.
What is your question?
Listen, you're not using any active listening skills.
No, you're not listening.
The
bro.
question is this.
You just want women to obey men.
No.
You're
We're not even on. We didn't even get to women.
Like what?
We didn't even get to women.
Who are you to tell?
Listen,
who are you to tell that women should?
We didn't
obey?
even
Like,
get to
you
women.
aren't nothing.
I'm
You're
arguing
sitting here on
what
a
you said
podcast
about
telling
how
women to obey you.
everyone, no one should obey no one. I'm arguing that. No one should
That's
have
what
to
I'm arguing.
obey no one. That's what I'm arguing. So the question is, did you sign a contract as a private security? A time where you're supposed to clock into work and clock out?
Yes.
Now, you obey that, right? Do you obey it?
That
What?
obeying.
What-
You're,
do
you're,
you
you're trying to
obey
use
it?
obey.
Do you obey it?
Yes.
Answer the question.
If you're
Do
trying to
you
use
obey it?
Obey as clock
No,
in
no,
and
no.
clock out.
Do
then
you
yes. Okay,
obey
then
it?
yes. I
Okay,
obey
and
my regular
who
shift.
and
But
who
if I wanna
sets?
leave,
No, stop
if
it,
I
stop.
wanna
You
leave-
answered the
if I wanna
question.
leave
Now,
after-
who sets
if
the
I wanna
standard?
leave after
Everybody
my
in the
shift,
chat
I
got
can do
him.
that. I can disobey.
Look, and who
Like,
sets
that
that
doesn't
standard?
That doesn't make any sense.
Listen, YP, I got you. I'm gonna let you speak. Who sets the standard of the time you're supposed to clock in and clock out?
Actually, I do.
It's the-
I can clock out early if I want to. Yes or no? Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
Wait. I thought you just said that you signed a contract of a time when you're supposed to clock in and clock out.
Yes, but can I not clock out before that if I wanted to? Right?
And I'm asking you, if you clock out whenever you want
Can
to.
you answer that question?
Wait, time
Can
out.
you answer that question?
I'm answering it.
Can I not clock out before that?
I'm answering you.
Yes or no?
I'm gonna
It's
answer
a yes
you.
or no question, bro.
You gotta stop. I'm gonna answer you.
I do not have to ask to clock out early. I can say I have a family emergency and still clock out.
Okay. You want me to answer your question or no?
Answer the question, bro.
I
You're trying
am.
to give me all
Relax.
these words. It's a yes or no. Can I clock out before my time or not?
Are you gonna give me a chance to answer it?
You saying all these other stuff.
No, I'm not. You're still talking. I'm asking you, can I answer it? I'm gonna fully answer it. It's gonna be. I'm gonna give you a yes or a no, and then I'm gonna elaborate on the answer. Okay?
Answer, bro. Answer.
Are you okay with that? Okay, here we go. The answer is yes.
It's like, what the fuck?
Now, the reason why it's a yes, because you can clock out whenever you want. Yes, you can do that. But if you clock out whenever you want, you will feel the consequences of not having your job. You won't be able to keep your job if you continue to clock out whenever you just freely want. Whenever you want is you clock in at a time. You're supposed to work a full 8 hours, but you only work 4 hours. Do you think if you continuously do that, you're going to keep your job? No, you're not going to keep your job. Your boss is going to fire you.
Obviously, bro. But that's not the argument that we're making right here.
That is the argument.
Like, no,
that is the
everyone
argument.
knows if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get fired.
Bro, you
But
got
that does
cooked,
not
man.
negate the fact. That does not negate the fact that I am able to clock out before.
No one said that you can't.
Like,
The argument.
that's literally.
So Kevin Hart's responding to the backlash after George Floyd joke, I can't breathe joke at his roast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, check this out.
Again, it is not a laughing matter. We are here today to call your attention to the fact that an egregious, disgusting joke was made about George Floyd. Here we are about to memorialize George Floyd for year 6 after his brutal murder at the hands of the Minneapolis Police Department. Our community is still experiencing grief and trauma. We have young people in our community who were children at the time, they're now teenagers, still dealing with the impacts of the police killing of George Floyd. And instead of allowing our community to grieve in peace, to celebrate George Floyd in peace, we have Netflix comedians making light of the brutal killing of George Floyd. It is unacceptable and it is unconscionable. Tony Hinchcliffe made a grotesque joke saying that George Floyd is looking up at us, laughing, and he can't breathe. When I saw the clip,
It seemed like you just laughed. Yeah, he said looking up at us, which means he's in.
online, it made me sick to my stomach. We are here to declare today that there needs to be accountability for Kevin Hart's Netflix roast.
Yeah, the George Floyd joke, it wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like, it's not, I wasn't shocked. Like, that's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady one. Like, that's what they do. It happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new. This isn't it's not a new agenda. It's not a new approach to comedy.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
I feel like you're saying going too far is the point. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's why you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say this, but I'm going to, because we're being honest. People are talking about that joke. Talk about his set. Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set, or one of the best sets, between Tony and Cheryl, and I would say Naeem had a really strong set.
Naeem had a very strong set. I was laughing out loud at Tony until that joke.
Until the joke.
But not even just that joke. I don't like when people joke about violent, tragic death. I like Pete said, and then I was like, why you had to say anything about Charlie Kirk?
Pete had a great set too. Pete had a Charlie Kirk joke in there. Like, would I tell those jokes? No. But do I get why they're being told? Mm-hmm. Yes. Like, I'm not looking.
Yeah, it's a roast. You go there to get offended. Essentially. Yeah, you see how the black people, they're standing up for George Floyd. Mm-hmm. None of them are standing up for Charlie Kirk. Yeah. Because this is all political. And I think it's a majority of it's just fake. Yeah, and black people want preferential treatment. Yeah. Because if you didn't want preferential treatment, you would have also brought up what they said about Charlie Kirk. This joke. Right. But they dead silent. That was cold blood. He said George Floyd couldn't breathe, and he's looking up at us from hell. Look it up. If he was in heaven, he'd be looking down at us. Yeah. Everybody knows he's roasting in hell. Yeah. There was a career felon. Yeah. Freaking drug addict. Yeah, and for the most part, that police officer didn't kill him. He OD'd. Yeah, overdose. He totally overdosed. That police officer in jail because he failed to give that George Floyd care. Yeah, he's in jail because he's white. Yeah.
Looking at Pete crazy. I'm not looking at Tony crazy. Like, that's what, I know what you're going to do. I know your style of comedy.
Did you see the interview that I did with Terrence Floyd, George Floyd's brother?
No.
So he said
no shot to you.
No, that's good.
I'm never watching it.
That's fine.
I just want to be clear. I'm never watching it. Like,
I only brought
even now that you told me, I'm not going to.
He ain't watching that interview. He already knows it's a waste of time. I'm never watching that interview.
I'm never watching it.
That's fine.
I just want to be clear. I'm never watching that. Like,
I only brought it up.
Even now that you told me, I'm not going to go back and go look at that interview.
Because he's a fan.
But I just want to make it clear so you understand what I do with my time. Like, I'm never doing that. Okay, go ahead.
I just asked because he's a fan of you. Mm-hmm. He saw the joke and it picked up pretty big. So I didn't know if you saw it, but he basically said, like, as a fan of you and knowing that you came to the funeral to support his family, even though it's a roast and Tony, that's what he does, they expected you to kind of be the person that would, like, stop it right in the moment or just not allow for certain things to happen.
And he also said he wanted you to come harder. He said if they're going to joke, why you ain't come harder with your own jokes? All right. Racist jokes, I guess.
This is actually a good thing to give a rebuttal to.
See,
they talked about my dead mom and my dead dad. Said that they were running a train on my mom, and
that was hilarious,
right?
It was
that was crazy. Yeah, that was Regina killed that.
Right?
Yeah, wait, that's right. You probably should say killed that.
The jokes about Kevin was on a slave ship in a bottle with, like, the ship in the bottle. Like, I'm going to appreciate humor. I don't get affected by the attempt of humor. I get it, right? in this case, like, do more. It's my production. We're live. The more is what? Like, what is it that you expect me? You want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, fuck that joke. We move on. I don't understand why we stand on a hill and it becomes like this big thing of like, oh, man, they do this and they're attacking the culture. It doesn't have to be that. It literally is either you're a fan of this level of content or you're not. And if you're not a fan, then you don't watch it. So,
you know what? If you're black and you think Tony Hinchcliffe is attacking black people by making a joke about George Floyd, man, you need to go get your head checked. Obviously you don't know who he is. Yeah, George Floyd is not a good representation of black people. Yeah. He's a horrible representation. If you feel they're attacking black people, you got low IQ. You an idiot. Yeah, but they don't know who Tony Hinchcliffe is. I mean, he went to a Trump rally and he called Puerto Rico. It was a big, a trash dump in the middle of the ocean. That's what he called it. Yeah, they're attacking Tony Hinchcliffe because he has white skin.
My last note for all attached to this is very simple, okay? Whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What do you want me to do? I'm going to drag him off? You want me to fight afterwards? You want me to turn it into, like, what? That's not what I agreed to do. That's not the job at hand. The job at hand was to produce a successful roast, which I did. I also got the rebuttal. I also got to say shit at the end. What are we dealing with here? I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. Mm-hmm. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported. Made sure that all things there were actually cool. Behind the scenes, just as an example, you know the one person that I talked to?
Who?
And I'm not even going to tell you the conversation. Stephen Jackson.
Oh, I know he caught that.
That's because that's my name.
Yeah.
Hey, Stack, let me just call you, man, so I can explain to you, like, the world of the roast, X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. We talk. I get it, Kev. We had a great conversation. But that's what I mean when I say, hey, man, let me call the one person after. And that's before whatever you're talking about. Mm-hmm. That's immediate. Mm-hmm. Stack, hey, Tony threw one out there. It's this and this, but you do know that that's what this shit is a roast. But I just want you to know from my side, that man is on his own.
You ain't lead with that, Kev. You should have been leading with that the whole time.
Because I don't need to.
People just want to know you can.
I don't need to prove to people that I give a fuck.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Just this time. Just one time.
No.
Yes, this one.
No. If you open that door, then that's the door that people expect all the time. Why the do I need to do that?
I think it's because of how much the George Floyd situation affected so many people. I think I get what you're saying and how you stand on your business, and I respect you for that.
I'm not talking about standing on business.
Or whatever it is. I think with certain things.
Not say it.
But their pushback is it happened at Kevin Hart's roast. Kevin Hart, who is like, he's like, so many of us support you. You're ours.
They just want to hear you say. Okay, I just want to hear you say what you said today. It's tasteless. You actually reached out to somebody who's considered his family to say, let them know. That's all.
I have the best example. Mm-hmm. If I go to a nightclub and like we're celebrating, right? And 2 people get killed that night at the night. What's the headline?
Kevin Hart's party got shot.
Shot up. 2 people died at Kevin Hart's party. Right? People may say, I'm never going to Kevin Hart's party again. Man, you can't go to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart shit ain't safe. I ain't with Kev. You heard what happened. I go, but I didn't do it. I didn't even know the people that was shooting. I didn't even know the 2 people that got killed. That's the nature of being the name. Your name is attached to things to make things bigger. What is my? I didn't shoot the gun. Why am I arguing and why am I doing interviews after?
Why were they in your party with guns?
Who knows? I don't work the metal detectors. I'm not the security guys. The club does all that. I don't have those answers. You understand what I'm saying? Like the responsibility it starts to compile as if I'm the one in charge. We are not in charge of the dialogue from anybody on that stage.
If Tony calls you right now and says, man, Kev, man, I was out at the comedy club, man, and man, this dude, man, who said he was George Floyd's brother, smacked the shit out of me.
You gotta deal with that.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? That's the consequences of the shit.
Yeah, I think for the most part it's hating, and Kevin Hart is getting a real good taste of cancel culture. And being a comedian myself, both of us, a comedian's never going to warrant any comedian getting censored. That's just a horrible precedent to take. You're going to get offended at those roasts. If you're going to a roast and you don't get offended at one point in time, then that's not a roast. That's not a roast. Hey, everybody. Don't forget, the giveaway is almost up. You got less than 48 hours to enter for the Ram Laramie 2500 diesel and the Jeep Gladiator in $10,000 in cold hard cash. Right now, you get 100 times entries to enter to win both vehicles. All right, you cutting me off. Go to officialhardtoys.com and get